Alright guys, so today we have a new passage for the week, and before we read, remember, good readers make predictions. So what are some of the things that we use to make predictions about our text? Right, we use the title, so you always circle the title and you want to read the title, United States Mints, and we also use any photographs or illustrations. And then you want to write a quick description or make a quick caption under your photograph or illustration that tells what you see. Not what you think is going on in the picture, just things that you see. So what are some things that you see or notice in this photograph? Good. So coins, and then a magnifying glass. What are some other things we use in our text to make predictions? Good. We look for underlined words, underline or bolded words. And then we also, we kind of skim through our passage and we look for names of characters or dialogue. Names of characters and dialogue are going to tell us that this text is fiction. So I want you to go through and I want you to see if you can find any names of characters or any dialogue. Good. So when I went through, I didn't find any characters' names and I didn't see any dialogue. I did see these quotation marks here around some letters, but I don't know if that's dialogue. So I'm going to make a prediction about what type of text this is using my title, my photograph. I skimmed through and looked for characters and dialogue, and then my underlined word. So go ahead and make a prediction about what type of text you think this is. All right, and then remember that good readers, you make a prediction, but then you justify why. So you tell why you had that prediction. So I predict this passage is, I'm going to put NF for nonfiction because I didn't find any characters' names. And there's several reasons why you could have made this prediction. Okay, so once you've made a prediction about the type of text, you can also come over here and predict the author's purpose. So if my text is nonfiction, what could my author's purpose be? So my author's purpose could be inform. And remember, on our author's purpose poster, we have other words. We have synonyms for the word inform because on the STAR test, they might not use the word inform. So we're going to put several of those options up here. So we have inform. It could be to teach you or explain. Explain something, okay? So now that I've made my prediction, I'm ready to read. So also remember, as you're reading, good readers confirm their predictions or they change their predictions. So as I'm reading, I'm going to think about, was I right? Is this text nonfiction? Or am I going to read something that's going to make me change my prediction and maybe it's something else? Okay. Another thing that good readers do is that as we read each section, we're going to think about the main idea of each paragraph. So as I read a paragraph, I want you to write the main idea over to this side. What's it mostly about? All right, so we're ready to read. All right, so our title is United States Mints. Have you ever wondered how coins are made? They are made at places called mints. There are 2 mints in America that make our coins. The mints are in Philadelphia and Denver. And we're going to pause really quickly. So notice the word America, Philadelphia, and Denver all have a capital letter. Why do those words have a capital letter? Good. Those words have a capital letter because they are proper nouns. They are names of places. Remember, good writers use capitalized proper nouns in their writing. So those are the different places that the mints are located. If your coin was made in Philadelphia, it might have a P stamped on it. If it was made in Denver, it might have a D on it. So I was right. I'm going to go back. Remember, I said I saw these and I thought it could be dialogue, but I'm not sure. So now I know this isn't something that the author or a character is saying. Some of the older coins have an S. A mint in San Francisco used to make coins too. Use a magnifying glass to see what is stamped on your coins. So I'm going to underline this sentence because I saw a magnifying glass in our picture, and so I think that maybe there might be a connection. Okay, so think about, what is this paragraph mostly about? What is it mostly about? Good. The main idea of this paragraph is where coins are made. So I saw a lot of places, names of places here, and so that kind of gave me a clue that we're talking about where they're made, because I saw lots of names of different places. Good. All right, paragraph 2, same thing. I'm going to read, and you're going to tell me what this paragraph is mostly about. What's the main idea? Coins start as a long, flat piece of metal. A press cuts out circles in the metal that are the right size for the coin they are making. The circles don't have any design on them, so they are called blanks. Next, the blanks are heated to make the metal softer. Then they are washed to make them shiny. The next step makes a rim around the edge of the blank. Look at a coin to see the rim. You can feel it. Next, a machine strikes the blanks with the picture, amount, and motto on both sides of the new coin. So, what is the main idea of this paragraph? Good. So this is how coins are made, and so our big idea for our planner is process, and so that goes really well with this. This is the process of how coins are made. So I'm going to use that word in my main idea. Process of how coins are made. All right, and then same thing for the last paragraph. I'm going to read it, and then you're going to tell me your main idea. Before the new coins leave the mint, they must be checked. Inspectors use a magnifying glass to spot check the new coins. So again, I see that word magnifying glass. So as a good reader, I was thinking about why the author included this picture. And so now I'm thinking that they included this picture to show us how the inspectors use the magnifying glass. And notice that the picture is located right near this paragraph where this sentence is in. So remember, as a good reader, you should always be thinking about why the author included the photographs or illustrations that are there. Okay, so we're going to keep reading. Not every coin is inspected because the mints can make more than 1 million coins a day. Now the new coins are ready to go. Watch for them. So what's our main idea of paragraph 3? Good. And let's use that vocabulary word, inspecting the coins. Good job. So remember, as a good reader, you can think about if your prediction was correct. So was our prediction correct? Is this piece nonfiction? Yes, it is. So we know that this piece, or this passage, the purpose is to inform us about what? Good. The U.S. Mint and how, where they're located and what they do. So it's teaching us about them or explaining where they are and how and what they do. Okay, so any of those words would work. So now you are ready to answer your question for the day. Be sure that when you are answering your question for the day, you are underlining proof in your passage with your correct color for the day to show proof.